What's up, my people? Welcome to the motherland, Ghana. And honestly, as you can see, we will show you outside what it's looking like. For those of you in the snow, we are very, very sorry, but we're not sorry. And for those of you in the sun, please, we have better sun. Raz is organic. Welcome to the Eve's Eye Show. Today, I am here with one of the influencers who've been making me laugh. When I mean he's funny, Charlie, Otimika said, hey, Charlie, I no crow. Like, yo. So, yes, Yeboah has been in the creative scene for a while now, and he's been doing amazing. I even seen him as an influencer at Afrochella, and I'm like, nah, I need to talk to him, get to know him, and what he's been up to. Because Yeboah, while posting on TikTok, so without further ado, help me welcome the guy who got Yeboah on Instagram, which is very hard. So Konya no hio. So Konya hio. Welcome, Yeboah.
Thank you. Hey. Thank you.
Welcome to Kakra.
Oh, tree no dear. Kakranka. Me the best slang. Me the best slang.
The lady who's a best slang Kakra.
Who said that? The gospel singer?
There's a gospel singer.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Gifty?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Your friend,
the one that says, "Oh, why are you talking about my makeup?" Her. Okay. Crazy.
So yes, where do you originally stay? Like I know you.
So I'm from Germany. I was born and raised in Germany, and I live in Germany.
You live in Germany?
Yeah, I live in Germany. Minka Deutsch. Ja, ich bin aus Deutschland. Ich wohne in Deutschland.
Okay, yes. So tell me I'm beautiful in Dutch.
Du bist wunderschön.
That's it.
Du bist wunderschön. Du bist wunderschön. Wunder. Debbie, Wunder.
Schön. Vodafone. Yes, Yeboah. So you are in Ghana.
Yeah.
I've seen you've been here for like a while now, and you've been honestly influencing everywhere. I see you at a lot of big events. Tell me what started this whole thing for you?
So, what do you mean, like influencing in Ghana or like in general?
I feel like it started where I first seen you was I Love Ghana Instagram page.
Yeah.
So I believe from there you took off. Like
no.
Why?
So the funny thing is I've been doing this whole influencer thing for a while. It's just that it wasn't known to Ghanaians. So I started my YouTube channel in 2017 with my friends. Basically, I was always with my friends. It was stuff like growing up African, growing up in an African household, going to church, all these things. Because in Germany, we do have a lot of black people, but we don't have black media. So I was like, whenever we watch YouTube videos, why do we watch Americans, UK people, Canadians and stuff? So I was like, there's black people in Germany, so why won't someone make content for us? So that's what I started to do. The year after, in 2018, in December, I got signed to 2 German TV stations. So they were paying me for my videos. I was paid per video for the last 3 years. So that contract just ended just 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
So now I'm on my own. I do my own stuff, but I was getting paid regularly from that. And I think in 2019, I started TikTok. And then last year, when I was in Ghana for 6 months, my TikTok was just blowing up in Ghana. And it was just so, it was weird because I didn't know that TikTok was such a big thing in Ghana. I would just see a trend and then I would just do it in tree. And people would be sending it to the uncles and aunties and stuff. So that's how it all started in Ghana, but in general as well, yeah.
Right. I like the fact that you said something that pinpointed, because I'm like, boy, you're back Ghana, or be boile, yen crank, it's one year might be a while. So if you're being paid per video, you understand?
Yeah.
And you're always with the high top influencers.
I am? Really?
But I could be crying out some more waterfalls, so then, and
the way the snake Snake came.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when the snake came.
So
the name, I forgot the name of the.
I went with Sandra. She's my sister, Sandra Lambeck, and then Bria Miles.
You're right. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, only big girls. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I like the fact that you're always like out there in a sense where we see the lifestyle of you on TikTok, but then we see the lifestyle of you in general.
Yeah.
What's one thing that, let's say, those who are watching you could, let's say, grasp and say, okay, oh, we didn't know that this was also something that you are talented at. Like some people, they'll be disguised musicians. They'll be disguised spaceship about to go into space.
It's so funny you say that because I can't sing. I used to sing like back in the day at church.
Was it gospel?
Yeah, like in church and stuff. We had like concerts and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, give me a little something. Give me just a little something, not too much.
Oh, and the
it
be a one day music. You never know. What my man prepared. I don't even go any master. So basically, I started like in church and stuff. And I even forgot to mention this, and then I can act as well. So before influencing, I was, I had like small roles on TV in Germany and stuff like that. But I always wanted to like be in media, and I always knew I was gonna end up in media. I just didn't know what I'm gonna do because I loved acting, I loved singing. I've hosted some, I've MC'd and stuff like that. So like my dad used to do like MCing at like Ghanaian parties and stuff. So I knew how that, I picked it up from an early age. It comes natural to me. So I didn't know what exactly I was going to do, but I knew my face is going to be out there.
Right.
And influencing is just the starting point. People always ask, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This influencing stuff, I'm not going to do that forever. Exactly. It's just what is going to launch me into my career.
Okay. Yeah. So, would you like to shout out your dad for giving you such blessings?
Shout out to my whole family, not just him. Shout out to my whole family. Shout out to my whole family. Because my mom can sing. Tell them to their doors. Timiji will be there. Now MC to Bondini. I saw Papa for some my Father's Day, but no sign. Do mention it. He doesn't want to be like, he's very
reserved.
I'm very, you know what, when people meet me, they're like, oh, you're so quiet in person, and I'm like, what do you expect me to do? Do you expect me to
like giddy giddy?
No, I'm just, like being an influencer, you're like always active, you're always posting. So like when I'm not on the internet, I just I just like to be calm.
You like to be chill.
Yeah, I just like to be
chill. Funny thing is, I don't know how to do both. I'm always high.
You're always high?
I'm always high.
I can't do that. I
feel like I need to start toning it down and,
No, you don't have to be yourself. Be yourself. Be true to who you are.
Be true
to who you are. Yes.
I like that. Yes, Yeboah. So I see you were here from 2021 to 2022.
Yeah.
What's something that was very memorable for you that you would love to continue to do here?
Afrochella. That was my highlight. I've been attending Afrochella ever since the very first one where Ebony performed, rest in peace. And,
wow, you were here from those times.
Yeah, I was at the very first Afrochella. I saw Daddy Lumba perform. I saw all these people perform. So to have the chance to be like one of the influencers this year was just very... It was like very surreal because it was like, oh yeah, I told people, oh yeah, I'm doing Afrochella this year. But like in my head, I was like, hey, I'm doing Afrochella this year. Like it's deep, So I was really grateful for that opportunity. Shout out to the Afrochella family. They literally treated me like a king. Yes. I felt so good. That was like one of the smoothest collaborations I've had.
Yeah. Right. And that's how I met him, to be honest. That was when I'm like, oh God. Yeah, but you were lit though, still. You were still lit.
Know what? That day I met so many people. So I was just like, hi. Yeah, no. I was literally just like, hi. Like everything was just happening so fast. I couldn't like really like soak everything in, but I was trying to have a good time at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of Afrochella?
Ira Star.
Woo! That was my go-to. I can feel the vibes.
Oh, I love it. That's my wife. That's my wife, Ira Star. I love
Ira Star, did you hear him?
That's my wife. Ira Star, wherever you are, I love you. No, she's amazing. I love her. I love her energy. I loved her performance.
Right.
Then of course my brother Yuji's performance. I love that too. Stoneboy, I love that too. Ari Lennox. It was just amazing. Like this year was really, really good.
It was.
Yeah.
I agree. Afrochella did a very good job. Shout out to Afrochella. Yes. So, you know, if you ever had a chance to live behind, let's say, for instance, let's say a celebrity.
Yeah.
And you had a chance to live in their body for, let's say, 2 days. Who would you choose to live in their body?
Oh, that's a great question. A celebrity. A celebrity. You know what? I would say Ellen DeGeneres, but just because of like what she's accomplished. Like that's something that I could see myself doing in the future, you know, with all the TV shows and stuff like that. Because I would love to go into TV production later on in countries like Germany where we don't have black movies, we don't have black TV shows. I know it's coming, and I know that the ones that are the influencers now and the ones that are the actors and the actresses and the singers now, we are going to be the ones behind the scenes, and we are going to be the script writers in the writing rooms and stuff. So I would love to do stuff like that. So Ellen DeGeneres, and then... Ooh, who? Just Michael B. Jordan because he's fit. I want to be fit for one day. Yeah, for one day. I just want to be fit. Let me swimming Roro who Instagram so can cry. Yeah. Yeah, those two people. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So if you had a physical attribute like this, who would you go for? Like if you were Michael B. that day, why not be chopping? Like who would you get?
I'm a virgin. I'm a child of God. I'm a virgin. I'm a child of God. It's just my image.
I'm gonna keep advice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep advice. But yes. Yeah. So Yeboah, so I don't know why, like I feel like I'm sensing that you like there's something telling me that you work with kids or you will be working with kids in the future. Do you see yourself doing that?
I can see myself doing that. I definitely. So another reason why I started influencing is because I wanted to be the person I needed as a kid. Right. Because I'm the oldest. I don't have older siblings. So I wanted someone that I could relate to, that grew up the way I did and stuff. Because like growing up in Germany is hard. Like being the only black kid in your school, like in the entire school.
It was that intense.
Yeah, like being the only black kid and stuff like that. So I definitely see myself working with kids. I think what I would love to do is just create opportunities for, you know, young creatives to do what they love and just develop their craft.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the thing about me, I'll tell you the truth, I have a sense of prophecy.
Amen. Hey! Hey! Ayokutu. Roboskeske. Wow. Lies. Okay.
Yeah, so like whenever I, let's say, do an interview, I'm always trying to sense where the person's going. So I feel like with that stream, it will blow for you. And I feel like more kids would adapt to you and look at you as a mentor.
But you know what it is? Even though I love kids, I do not want to be anyone's role model because I don't have kids yet. I'm not responsible for other people's children.
Hey, you are not the father.
I am not the father. I don't want to be responsible for, you know, I don't want any parent to be like, oh, because of you, my son is now partying and doing this. Like, yes, I like to go, I like to have fun, but it's important to be safe and everyone needs to know their own limits. You know what I mean? I'm not responsible for anyone else. You know, I don't want to be seen as a role model.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know Barney?
Barney, yeah, the dinosaur.
Yeah, the dinosaur. He has his own lifestyle. After that, so you can be the Barney, but then
I'll be the Barney. No, yeah. you know, like people don't see stuff like that. They will see someone online and they'll think, oh, that's the person, like 24/7. But we have TV presenters who are like well put together, but behind the scenes they do the maddest stuff. You know what I mean? So I never want to fall into that
bracket.
Yeah, bracket where it's like, oh, he's like good. So like everything I do has to be perfect. No, I'm not perfect. So I mean, pesa responsibility. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But I feel like Yeboah, honestly, genuinely speaking, I feel like no matter what, you will always be a role model for somebody because you remember where you're coming from, Germany, and you're the only black person, and eventually people will hear your stories. People will read about you in magazines eventually. So no matter what, like this is going to be a responsibility.
Yikes.
So get ready for it. Yes. Did you ever consider modeling?
No.
I think you should start taking off your shirt.
Hey,
and then
let me
show
hit the gym. Give me a couple of months.
Couple of months.
Give me a couple of months. Yeah,
but about 3 years. 3 years.
Well, it's like influencing is kind of like modeling because you get paid to wear the stuff and take pictures. So I guess in a sense, it is similar to modeling. How? Hey, because on that day, well, first of all, shout out to Gigi Bespoke and Mimi Yeboah. They styled me for Afrochella.
Oh, nice.
And if someone styles and does such an amazing job, you have to represent the outfit well.
Yes.
So on that day, I was stopped like a lot of times, like many times, and I had to post for Instagram, for Twitter, you know. So yeah, it's all part of the job. You can't go there and be like, oh me, I don't want me. No, what dress is saying there, picture picture now, yeah, so annoying. So you know, it's all part of the job.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I think I'll come to the family side, and then we could just, you know, let the people enjoy your social media and enjoy your work. I feel like you're more family orientated. Who's your best inspiration? Who do you get inspired by daily, or who do you have a relationship with in your family?
So my younger siblings, Nana and Mami, they're like my best friends, and everything I do is basically for them. Like, I want to be able to get to a point where I can just buy them the world, like everything they need. Like, oh, you had a bad day, take my card, go shopping.
And
like, you had a bad day, take my card. No, because like my siblings, I don't know, like I just love them so much. And when I see people that don't get along with their siblings, I don't understand, because like my siblings are literally like my best friends, even though like I'm the oldest and they're still my younger siblings. But I love being at home with them, and like just like I would do like, oh, Saturday movie night, so I'll go and buy snacks. I would get the blanket, set up the living room, and we'd just be like watching Disney shows and stuff like that. Like, I like being an older brother. Like, I love it. Yeah. Aww. So my sisters definitely.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, shout out to you, Lucky. Because very soon your brother is going to blow, and money is going to come, and we are going to enjoy.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, so final question and final answer. I know we talked about your future and where you're headed to, and you said you have an end goal somewhere.
Yeah.
But what is your end goal in terms of legacy? Everyone's gonna have to leave a legacy when they're no more.
I want my legacy. So I want to be like, my name is Yeboah. And I think that means like a helpful person. So I want people to know that with everything that I'm doing, I'm not a selfish person. I don't do it just for me. Like, I don't think if it wasn't for my intention being that other people will find someone to look up to in terms of like being relatable, I wouldn't have started this thing. So I want people to know that, hey, like, even though you might be the only one that looks a bit different or that feels like odd in terms of like your appearance or whatever, I want them to know that, you know, you can still do your thing. Because when I was starting YouTube, so many people were saying, as a guy, what are you doing on YouTube? We're in Germany, so many people. But you can still do what you love if you do it right. So I want people to know that, you know, whatever you want to do, just do it and set boundaries for yourself. And I just want to help people, you know. I just want to help people like in whatever ways I can.
Right.
Yeah.
And what about Ghana? I know you're here often. What do you see yourself doing for Ghana?
In Ghana, what I would love to do when I have the funds and everything, I would love to like open like a medical center where people can go for like free screenings. And what is very dear to my heart is like cancer treatment. I want people to be able to just afford going to the doctor. So I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I think that's a conversation that needs to be had, because it's not normal that people can die of an asthma attack in Ghana, whereby in Europe I have like 20 friends that have asthma, and it's like a normal thing, you know what I mean? But here, you can die of it. And there are just small things that I would like to help improve in Ghana. So yeah, but definitely the medical aspect of things. Yeah.
Wow, very touching. I would have never seen that with all that going on.
Yeah, that's like.
So I pray that the good Lord, the Most High, hears
Amen.
you.
Pentecost, you know me. Yes.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
Yes, Yeboah. Yeah. So your final let's say your final remark to everybody watching and tuned in.
Guys, thank you so much for all the love. Like my friends tell me all the time, yo, my uncle in Australia posted your video, this person. Me, I don't have a lot of people on social media, so I just hear it, but the love is just overwhelming, and I just want to say thank you for every single like, every single comment, every single share. I do appreciate it, and there's more content coming. But what I want you guys to know is that I'm not a comedian. I'm just being myself. I'm not a comedian. I don't like that. I'm not a comedian. Please. No, I'm not a comedian, because then you put pressure on me to be funny. And I'm not trying to be funny. I literally just take the camera.
You're not trying to be funny.
No.
And I can't try it and get away.
I'm literally just being myself, and then I post
being yourself.
It. Yeah.
Now I'm running now. I'm
not trying to be funny. Like, I'm just being myself, and I'm grateful that Ghanaians are embracing what I'm doing and showing me so much love.
Right.
So thank you guys.
And if you're not funny, 100 and something K or almost 200K people will not be following on TikTok.
I guess.
Exactly. So embrace it.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the great Yeboah or Henebakope. Very soon, I'll do a follow up with him. And we're, hey, check.
Yes, so
there go. Yes, the one and only Yeboah. Follow him on all his networks. He's the only one with the Yeboah. So, of course, Instagram, the pen, yes. Y'all have a great day and enjoy, and go on his page and subscribe to everything he does.
Thank you.
Stay blessed. Remember, God first.
Amen.